2022 was a difficult year in many ways, but that didn't stop the biggest luxury fashion houses securing significant profits. 2022 also saw some impressive collaborations, like this one between Jean-Paul Gaultier and Olivier Rousteing. But it wasn't all plain sailing. Balenciaga provoked uproar when it ran a campaign that featured child models wearing BDSM-style harnesses and found itself accused of promoting child pornography. Balenciaga, whose much talked-about show unfolded amidst a mud-clogged landscape and which featured Kanye West, who was later dropped by the label for a series of anti-Semitic tweets. The year had started out well for the label, offering an homage to the victims of the war in Ukraine by revealing its winter 2022 show against a hostile backdrop. A mise-en-scène informed by the experience of the label's creative director. Demna Gvasalia was forced to flee his native Georgia in 1993 during the civil war exacerbated by the Kremlin. Journalists and buyers are seated comfortably behind a screen, a symbol of the illusion of safety. This past year, Russia's invasion of Ukraine dominated the news cycle, and the world of fashion was paying attention. Berlin Fashion Week paid homage to Ukrainian designer Jean Gritzfeldt.
Of course, I'm not afraid of the death, because I really believe that the death is not the end. And if God, say that my way is to be there, or to go and to fight, I will be fighting.
Tunis Fashion Week, with its breathtaking desert backdrop, welcomed designer Kristina Lapzo, also from Ukraine. Paris, meanwhile, chose to honor yet another Ukrainian designer, Lilia Litovska.
Big part of my family with me today, my daughter, my mother, my hero, my husband, who is military officer, but he has a injury, and now he is in rehabilitation and he supports us today.
Maria Grazia Curie at Dior, meanwhile, entrusted the decor of her show to Ukrainian multidisciplinary artist Olesia Trofimenko.
We talked about, we have made something optimistic, at least it was a right decision to do something about life, not about death.
A worldwide raw materials crisis exacerbated by the Ukraine-Russia war wrought havoc on the textile industry, but fashion knows how to turn crisis into opportunity. The industry is notoriously polluting, and for years we've known the importance of shaking up production. It all points to recycling.
All the looks you can see here in orange, blue, pink, with that black print. All of that used to be towels that we took and transformed into clothes. When it's really hot, you can dry yourself off. It's practical. There were also some silk scarves that became those finale dresses. All the jeans were also recycled. Old jeans that aren't being used anymore, that we take and turn into new jeans. The idea is to collect stuff, give it a new lease of life, to take what's there and to transform it, using our creativity to create the fashion of tomorrow.
And if we're to believe the hype, tomorrow will consist of two types of reality, real and virtual. At the French Institute of Fashion in Paris, students are preparing for the future.
We're basically today scanning silhouettes of 43 designers, and which are taking basically only one silhouette, and I'm taking photogeometrical scans within 150 to 180 images and create through that the sculpture.
The virtual realm offers them new perspectives and new possibilities for creativity. There's no distinction. There's this sort of fluidity, and what we wanted to show, especially with the accessories, was how we could push the limits of creativity even further if we embrace the possibilities of a new technology that allows you to create objects for this new virtual world, a world we're calling the metaverse.
A world of opportunities or a deal with the devil?
Maybe for some people, the metaverse will prove to be an artificial paradise. But what's clear today is that a lot of companies that are investing colossal sums of money are very much seeing this as a new commercial paradise. But of course, as we already know from social media, there's also the risk that people end up getting stuck in their own bubbles. So yes, there's a lot of hope, a lot of concerns too. We'll have to wait and see what comes of it all.
The question now, what exactly will fashion look like in 2023?